Well, what's going on all? It's your girl Brooklyn Stacy and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. I don't know, my hands are looking ashy. All this stuff I have, I need to go in my stash and get some lotion and put it on my hands. So act like you don't see my freshly washed hands under this light, bright light. Um, these are working hands. But nevertheless, I was up. It's probably about 1:30, maybe even 2 in the morning. I don't know. I'm quite the night owl. So I was on a roll. I have just finished some flats, the candy flat gifts that you saw me do. If you haven't looked at that, go back into the video just before this one and check those out and see how that came out. I'll try to leave the link in the description or either in the comment, pinned to the comments. But I was up making some mug gifts, and so I wanted to turn on the camera because I want to just make 2 more on camera, and then I'm going to call it quits for the night. But I wanted to show you the idea that I have. Where did I get the idea from? Well, you know, mug gifts are easy. You see them all across YouTube. You see them everywhere. Outside of YouTube. But I was in Dollar General, and this was the first or the second day of that quarter sale. And one Dollar General I went into where the aisle was all messed up, where the t-shirts were all messed up. It was that video. When I went down the aisle, just before I saw that roll of Christmas paper, I don't know what video that was or what point it is, but it's in that video. To the right of the aisle at the end cap were these mugs, and in the mugs was candy. So I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And so like I said, I had these mugs for something else because like this mug I had for my blue concept that I was doing. So I just took this out of the mug and decided to use this for the candy. And then I'll get some other mugs or just do something else with that blue concept, put it in another container. So this is the exact same concept that was in Dollar General. And so I decided to just go ahead and do that because you want to have something for all price points. It's just that I didn't do the recording until now. But if you go back to that video, you'll see me say, oh, wow, this is a really good idea. And so this is what I'm doing. So I've already done some. I've put it in my shrink wrap bag. I didn't want to use the cellophane. I really like the bags. It's more convenient. It's quicker than the cellophane. I don't know, all that wrapping and sizing it up and, you know, taping it. I'll just get the bag and just put it in the bag. That's me. I'm really an easy girl. But, you know, it's all in what you get used to. And so I just want to do these 2 here. Now, the bags that I'm using, you know, I do the gourmet popcorn that I was doing at the Baltimore Ravens, the Queen City Ravens club that they have. And so I was selling the popcorn. And so I had made up a Christmas gift set of these small bags of popcorn. And actually this one was, see, it says Ravens Caramel. I don't know if you could see that, but that's what it says, Ravens Caramel. And one of these days, I'm going to get this focus on this front-facing camera. And I always say that every time I get on camera, right? But the back camera is good, but this front-facing camera is something different. So nevertheless, this is what I use these bags for. And you see it has little stars on it. So this is not necessarily a Christmas thing. You can use it at any time. And it comes with these nice gold ties. Some of them come with colorful ties. This one comes with gold ties, and some of them just come with the white ties. So that's what I have been using for the candy. I was like, hey, that's great. I don't even have to buy any other bags. I could just use what I have already. Just so you know, these are 4x6 bags, and I think, did I get these from Temu? I think I did get these from Temu. So anybody interested in getting them, I wish I had a link. If I can recall, I will go on to Amazon because I may have gotten them off of Amazon. You know, you get them off of, Temu has local warehouses, so it doesn't take anywhere near as long as it did before. And so those are the bags I'm going to be using with the ties. And so the candy I'm going to be using, this was the 25-cent sale, and I was only able to grab 2 bags of them. That was all that was left in that particular store, and everything else was pretty much wiped out. You know, you say a quart, everybody panics, and everybody just goes and throws things in their cart, and they're just like bananas. It's like, what are you going to do with all that? You have a cart full of candy. you know. But it's so interesting to see how people just hoard. Just, I've got to get it all. Let me just take the whole thing off the shelf. And then they hoard it. It's like, share with other people. I know it's a first come, first serve, but you know, other people want a chance at it too. You know what I mean? But I understand, you get it and you donate it and you share it and all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. So that's what I'm going to be using. And, you know, I've taken all of, I could really use the green ones, but, you know, for now it's Valentine's Day. So, you know, I'm going to just be using the red ones, and I'll use the green ones for maybe Easter or, you know, something else. I'll put it in my candy dish or just, you know, share it. So in it, it has the Nestle's Crunch and the Butterfinger. And so I'm just going to put some with each because I was running out. So put a Nestle's Crunch with that. And I thought it was a Milky Way, but it was a Baby Ruth. I just swore I saw a Milky Way. I guess that's in my mind because it's clear that it just says Crunch, Baby Ruth, Butterfinger. Milky Way is nowhere to be found. Because I don't even think Milky Way is this particular, I don't even know if this is Mars or whatever, Nestle's or I can't find it. I don't have my reading glasses on, and then I'm tired. So, but you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'll save this for the children's Valentine's Day little bags, and you know, and put it in that and some other things. So for right now, I'm going to just be using, oh, I could have gotten another one, but you know what, boom, there we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually put 6 pieces of candy in each, 3 and 3 is 6, because you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it affordable and cheap, just a grab and go type of situation. And so, yeah, that. And then too, I'm running out of chocolate hearts. Thought I had so many, come to find out I don't have enough. So I now need to get some more chocolate hearts, or maybe improvise. I do have the truffles, but I want to save the truffles for my larger women's baskets, because I also want to save, I did one of these already in a basket that you may have seen. If not, you'll see it again once I put the bows on it. Sorry for the glare. And it says XOXOXO. But I had 3 or 4 of these, and I put some in a bag and some in a basket, and I put candy in it. And so, yeah, I've done that, and I've shown you that on camera. So I want to save some of this candy for this last one of these glasses that I have to do. And so let's go ahead on and get this done. So now, basically, it's just simple. You know, I was just sitting here listening to, I don't know, Roland Martin or something I was listening to, some commentary for a little bit. Then I was listening to music, and I said, well, hey, let me just sit here and do this. So it's nothing to it, but just, you know, just, it's no rhyme or reason. You just want to put something in there and make sure it kind of faces the front. It is a rhyme or reason. I don't want it to face the back. So you kind of want it to face the front. And just stick that in there, those 6 pieces. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam, bam. That is it. That is it. That is all. It's really simple. So you could see how, you know, I was on a roll and pretty much just knocking them out. So I said, let me do these last 2 on here with you, so you could see how simple it is, you know, to do. And, you know, it's kind of relaxing, you know, when I'm doing this, I'm not thinking about anything else. You know, my mind is clear, and, you know, I'm listening to the music, or the commentary or the news or whatever it is. But, you know, I don't do the news too much these days because it's just so annoying. But, you know, especially now, you know, everybody's talking about the same thing. So you guys already know. No need to repeat it. So yeah, so I'm going to put these 3 in here, and then 1, 2, 3, and we'll save that one for the other one. And that is it. That is all. Let's kind of turn it this way. Turn that way. And for the heck of it, let's turn that way. Let's move these hearts up and the bars down. That sounds like some lyrics. Hearts up, bars down. And that's it. That's it. That's what we're going to do. And we'll close that. And that'll be the last two. Do a little twist tie here. I actually was cutting off the excess of the long one, so I'm going to repurpose the excess and twist it on that one. That's it. This candy I'm going to save. I'm actually going to just go ahead and put that in here. So when I get ready for it, I'm not going to do it today or tonight or this morning. So I'll just put that there. If you wonder what this is a bath bomb. It's cute. It says boyfriend bomb. And it has a surprise drink charm inside. I want to know what that charm is. But a boyfriend bomb. So that's what that is. All right, so we'll put that aside over here to reuse. And now I'm going to take the 2 mugs that I'm going to do. And I actually wanted to use the black and white ones for one of my black soap gifts for the men. So I wanted to keep that. So I actually have 2 of them left that I'm going to do. Or this black soap, you know, to have the concepts. And I thought that that was cute. So I wanted to do something, or that was nice looking for a man, a masculine gift. Right? So I do have some left, which is why I have 4 of these and only 2 of these, because I have 2 more. And I saved one of the blue ones for the blue concept gift. So anyway, we'll do that in another video. Let's go ahead and get some newspaper, or you can use the tissue paper. You know, I have some scraps here, or I can use, you know, I didn't want to use the foam board or the green not styrofoam, but the planter, the potter's, you know, I'm tired, but you know what I meant. I'm looking right at it, the little blocks, and it's right here. It's like right there. You know, the green blocks. This is gonna kill me. So let me just go ahead and get it. This. What is this thing called? This is called flower arrangement. It says flower arrangement mud. No, but you know, this soft board. Put it in the comments what this is. I'm tired, guys. But that's what I was saying. I don't want to use that for that. I want to save that for something else. So yeah, that part. All right, so I'm just going to ball this up. I don't know what's on sale, but anyway, everything's always on sale. You know, I had side conversation while I stuffed this. I actually had it, went online and stopped all of that from coming to my house. Now I'm seeing it started again, so I'm going to probably have to, my time is probably up, and I'm probably going to have to go and do it again. So yeah, so let's go ahead and, oh, I didn't realize that's what that little extra piece was. I was wondering what that was, and it came off. I'm like, why did that unravel? This is a little tiny piece, and I evidently didn't close it too well. And I actually should have just gotten another one, but that's okay. We made it work. And so what I'm going to do is remove these labels off. And this one is lifted up enough where I don't think I need the heat gun. And so, well, actually, I do. Because it's tearing up into pieces. So hold the line while I make some noise. Okay, just want to soften up that adhesive and make life easier when we're removing these labels off of these items. And yeah, I could have done it a little bit longer. That is not the high-powered heat gun, but trust me, it melts some plastic, so it works. And actually, it's coming off. It allows me to use the scraper that much easier. But if I would have left it on there a little bit longer, the heat, it would have came right up. So yeah, and I actually should have done that because this is not as easy as I have had with the other ones. So I'm going to put some more heat to that. Let me see what this is doing, how well that's done. Same thing, because it started to tear in at the no, at the edges, so it all would not come up uniformly. So yeah, I'm going to put some more heat to it. So guys, just bear with me just for a little bit longer. I might and I might not turn the sound down. All right, that should do it. That should be enough. Yeah, that's better. See, came right off. Let me just get that little excess off. All of that adhesive is off. And get that extra paper off. Boom, 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 boom. Just making sure that there's no more adhesive. And sometimes there's a bit more adhesive than I would want. So I would take like a wipe. You could take alcohol, but I don't have any alcohol right here in front of me. But what I do have are Lysol wipes. So I'm going to use that instead of pausing the video, getting up to get the alcohol. But I'll make it a point to keep a bottle of alcohol here just to, you know, cleanse stuff off. But let me get a good old Lysol wipe. And I don't need a whole entire wipe. I just need a piece of it just to get that extra adhesive off. And I'll sit that here handy. And that gets it off. Yeah, that wipes it off really good. The bottom of it gets it all nice and shiny. So what have you guys been doing? Are you guys doing anything for Valentine's Day? Where are you at? Are you traveling? Let me know what you're going to do. I like to live vicariously through other people. And, you know, especially when people are traveling abroad, do you have a Valentine's Day tradition? What do you do in your house? What do you do in your family? Does your family get together? I know mine doesn't, but, you know, tell me, what do you do? You know, whatever. I always tell people, when I grow up, I want to be like you. People that like to have fun. I'm a person that loves to have fun, and I'm fun loving, and I'm in the giving profession. So, you know, I like to help people. I'm going to be doing some other things too in the near future that I'm getting together and getting ready to do. And it's going to be helping people. I like to help people as I help myself financially as well too, and just do better. We have to be better stewards of our own lives, right? So there's always room for improvement. I don't know anybody who doesn't need any more money, right? So yeah, I'm going to be sharing that with you, and I don't get into anything crazy, scams, none of that. So once I share it, you best believe it works. All right, so just stay tuned for that. I didn't even see when that fell over. But nevertheless, you see what I'm doing? Just easily just putting it in there after I put the paper in there so it can stand up. And guys, that's it. So now I'll just put it in the bag. And these are the 7x9 heat shrink wrap bags. And just put them on in there. Slide them on up. And that is it. That is it. And I'm going to put, I'll probably do some tulle bows, but for right now, I might even just leave it as the curly bows. I'm going to see how I like it. And then, you know, put a little Valentine's Day sticker on the front of it, just to spruce it up. And that's it. That's all. And I'll probably do a few more of these because I'm going to have to go back to the Dollar Tree to get more candy. And so while I'm there, I'm going to get more mugs. But I'm going to go to Family Dollar because I have to go back to Family Dollar because I think I was telling you they left a sensor on a blanket, a Christmas blanket that I got. And so I'm going to have to go back to Family Dollar so that they can take that off. I'm so upset about that. You know, it's Family Dollar's fault. I'm going to say, hey, pay for my transportation, pay for my gas to go back there because your employee left that off, or give me some kind of discount. How can I be properly compensated? I shouldn't have to go back all the way back to a Family Dollar just because, you know, the employee didn't do their job. You know what I mean? And so that part. So once I go back to Family Dollar, I'll just probably get the candy. And, you know, if they have the mugs that I like this or similar, I'll just get it from them instead. Because after all, it's $1. Dollar Tree is a $1.25 tree. You know, I think the $1.25 tree, they probably, you know, a lot of people have said it. You know, they're going to, not that they're going to lose money, but a lot of people have, you know, said, oh, it's the $1.25 tree, so I'll just go to Family Dollar and get it. You know, that sort of a comment. And with that, I'm sure that, you know, they have lost some funds. But then, you know, by them having all of these sales, that probably does balance things out. You know, but, well, I shouldn't say that because, you know, they don't really, well, I've never caught a clearance sale at Dollar Tree. It's Family Dollar and Dollar General. So yeah, that part. So they need to check that out. And I didn't tie that equally, but that's okay. I'll just cut that one short, that little curl short. And that's it. That's all, guys. So this is all that I'm going to do for tonight in terms of packing the candy, the cups and the candy until I get more. So for right now, I just put the scissor back, but I'm just going to curl it like that. And just do some quick little curls. I'll probably, like I said, I don't know, I'll probably put maybe some tulle or put another color ribbon, especially since that's white. It'll kind of drown it out to just make it cuter, more attractive looking. Now this one is too long. I could cut it and then tie it around again. Or let's see if I can make it a tighter curl. Yeah, this is not acting right. So I'm just going to cut it. Cut it. Boom. Here we are. And I'll spruce that up more tomorrow. Or, you know, once I get off camera tonight. Just so I won't have to be bothered with it again. So I can choose to leave it like this, or I can shrink wrap it. So I'm just going to, you know, shrink wrap one just to see what it looks like so that I won't have to do all this taping and things like that. Just to see how it shows out. See, this is a double strand one. Since this was short, I actually, when I tied it, it broke. So I just tied it around again. And see, that's cute. You know, it's a double one instead of a single one. So that's what I might end up doing. And like this one is long too. So I may either leave it long. Yeah, I'll leave that one long. Leave it long, leave it alone, leave it alone. So I'm going to get some stickers. And under my table here, oops, wait a moment. Under my table, remember, I got this for what, 10 cents a quarter at the clearance sale. So this is what I keep all of my bows in, and my stickers. Everything is, you know, my picks, as you see, all of that is here, so I can get to it really quickly. And so what I want to do is, where are those felt? They're in here. Put some of these stickers on. And then also I put this tag on one of the other things that I did, the flats you'll see in that video. And it says Happy Valentine's Day. I did get this from Temu, and it has a little hole in it. And I put the little white ribbon, the strand, and put it on there. And it came out cute. And while I'm showing you these stickers, I found these. I thought that was cute for breast cancer. I want to do something for breast cancer for Valentine's Day. I haven't figured out what yet. And I did this in a haul, but it said cancer picked the wrong girl. I got this from Dollar Tree. So shout out to all of you breast cancer, any kind of cancer survivors, cancer survivors. Shout out to you. Peace and blessings and continued health in your journey, in your fight against cancer, because that is a horrible, horrible disease to have, condition to have, and hopefully they will have the cure, make the cure known. So here's what I want to do. I want to just see what it looks like to go ahead and shrink wrap one or two. So I'm just going to do, let's just choose this one, right? Why don't we, since it's right in front? And let's see how that looks. I actually thought I made a hole in it, but it's bubbling up. It's buckling up, so that tells me I did not make a slit in that one. But I did do it on that side. So while I do that one, let me just take this one and make sure, yeah, that one's slit, but I'm just going to make sure of it. And continue on so we could see what it looks like, or what it looked like, what it looked like. All right. There's that one. And there's that one. I just wanted to see the difference in when it's shrink wrap. I could do that a little bit better, but you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't want to make a hole in it. So I'm just going to simply tape that. That'll take care of that. I just wanted to see what it looks like shrink wrapped versus non-shrink wrap. And then too, you don't want to put too much heat on it, because after all, this is chocolate. You don't want to melt the chocolate, right? And then when you shrink wrap it, see the difference? It kind of sinks in. So either the solution to that is to put your candy, if you're going to shrink wrap it, make sure you put maybe some more tissue paper or newspaper so it can sit up higher if you're going to shrink wrap it, because it's going to shrink down. But it's still cute. And so as far as these go, what I'm going to do is not shrink wrap it. Now that I have happen to see how it looks shrink wrap versus non-shrink wrap, I kind of like the non-shrink wrap. And then here's where the cellophane would come in at, because the cellophane is cheaper. And then also the cellophane, I don't know. Some people may think that the cellophane looks better. I like the shrink wrap. But see, the cellophane is heavier. Shrink wrap is softer. So it's all on, what the person likes, how you, as the designer, want your gifts to look like. But I'm fine with this. Again, this is a grab-and-go gift. It's, really, I don't want to say cheap, but it's on the lower end. So you don't want to use too much of expensive materials, because then you have to charge for that. And then, you don't want to do something that's going to eat up a lot of your time, because you have to charge for that, right? And so I don't think people recognize, like when I do my popcorn, some people are like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. No, not for homemade. Anything homemade costs more. And then you have all of these ingredients. They have no concept of how much time it takes to make these things, and, you have to pay for people's time. You have to pay for the fact that, they have to do all of these ingredients and steps that they need to take just to go ahead and, take care of what they need to take care of to make the items. So whether it's baskets, whether it's food, whether it's clothing, I was like, wait, I didn't take the label off, but I did. It's like, you have to take all of that into consideration, because while the average person is relaxing, we're up making things. And a lot of us, just like myself, we're one woman show. Some people have parents and children to help them, and then there's people that do not. So, and then even though they have people that have children that help them, they still charge an arm and a leg. So imagine people who don't have all of that help and who are, solopreneurs. So, said all that to say, when people tell you what it is that their price is, don't do that, because some people gladly go in to these high class stores and buy these expensive bags and shoes to parade around in, and they don't give them a hard time. So I'm off my soapbox, but I was doing a lot of talking just as I'm working, so that you could see. I don't want to put the big hearts. If anything, I'll put the small hearts or the medium hearts. What do you think I should do? So if I put, let's see what that looks like. The large heart. That's big. The small heart is cute. So we can put like the small heart on there, right? It's kind of cute. But then if you want to make a statement, you'll put the large heart. Where is the ones that are shrink wrap? Here we are. I have this one. This one is not shrink. Let's do those, because I'm still on the fence about if I want to shrink wrap it. I think the shrink wrap, it just looks cleaner, right? So, I don't want to put that big heart on that. So if I do the pink, that's cute. I can put the pink on blue, right? I could put it up there. But this is the side with the twist. So I don't want to put it up there or put it up there. And then I have these. Let me show you these little hearts. That might be cute. But I think that'll be cute. I don't know what to do now. I think it'll be cute because I may put some tulle on that. So between the tulle and that, I think I'll just put the small heart. Because once I put the tulle or the extra ribbon, it may be too much. And here again, like I said, you want to make things that are, if you're making something affordable, they're not getting, a lot of work out of that. Because the more things that you put on it, the more you're gonna have to charge. You gotta factor in all of that stuff. You really do. So that you can make your money back and make a profit, because that's what all businesses are there for, to make a profit. And I'm fighting with this adhesive. I should use my little scraper to get me started. Oh my gosh, who knew? And maybe because I'm tired, because I tell you, after this, it is night time. What Kevin Hart said, ever go night? Who knows about Kevin Hart? I thought he was so hilarious when he first came out, and they were like, who is Kevin Hart? And now look, everybody knows what comedian Kevin Hart is. This is ridiculous. I used these little felt stickers before, and yeah, they were not that difficult to get into, but as you could see, I am struggling. OMG. I'm like, really? This is struggling just to separate this. And here again, we're dealing with, something that didn't cost a lot, so you can't expect a lot from something that didn't cost a lot. So, now it's sticking to my finger. Goodness. So that's that. I think that that's cute. So I may or may not put some tulle on that. So yeah, this size heart is good enough. Now for this one, since it's blue, I don't, this is not a big gift, so I don't want to put a big gigantic heart. And I could put the pink one, so it can be pink and blue. But if it's for a man, you don't want to have it pink and blue, right? So we'll just go ahead and stick with the red, because red signifies Valentine's Day. So we'll just go ahead and leave it at that. And I don't know what the easier way of, I don't want to put the heat gun to this, although that would probably loosen the adhesive. This is almost like threading a needle. It is so tiny that it's hard to see where it starts. Kind of like the the bags in the store. You can't see where it starts to open it. You know, when you're trying to get your produce and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't get this thing open. This is like so ridiculous. And you're standing there fighting with it. I guess I could put it on here, halfway on the white and halfway on the blue, or just put it in the center. Don't make too big of a fuss, right? And so that's how I'm going to finish those off. So cute. So I'm going to do the rest on off camera. I just wanted to, you know, show you what it did look like. And actually, I'm just going to do one in pink and one in blue just to give people an option. But I think I want to shrink wrap this. So I'm going to do it off camera, and then I'll, you know, show you the end of what it came out. All right, so yeah, I'm back. I like the look. It's a cleaner look when it's a shrink wrap. It's not so loose. The thing is, you can kind of hold it here so it doesn't draw up, and that'll be helpful. But I do like the cleaner look of that. So yeah, I'm going to put the pink one on. Maybe I'll just do the pink and the blue. And then put the red on that, because I think red looks better than the pink. See that? The pink is cute, but it's, you know, it doesn't show up. Where if I put pink on here on top of the blue, it will, you know, indeed show up. And so just put one pink one, just so we can have, you know, people like pink. So we can have one of them that has pink on it, and we can do that. I could have put the sparkly ones on it, but, you know, again, here we are, basic gift. We don't want to do too much to it, or put too of an expense. Well, you can spruce it up still with the bow on it, because that once you put the bow on it, it's going to spruce it up and make it look a little bit more expensive, right? So one with the pink, there we are. One with the red. I think it's cute as I don't know what. Cute, 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 right? And then once I put the tulle on it, I don't know if I have some pink tulle, but I wish I had some. Do I have white tulle? I have every color. I'm looking over in the container, and I think white is the only tulle I don't have. I have the really big white tulle, but that's too big for this. So I may opt to just look at some ribbon that I do have and use it instead. And let me put the last red one on here, and then we'll be done. So did you guys like this little short, a simple concept? This is something that, like I said, I saw it when I was in Dollar General, and I was like, that is such a good idea. And yeah, decided to do it. And that's that. So that's it, guys. I have more to make, but, you know, I'll do that tomorrow. But I kind of wanted you to see this concept and, you know, just some options that you're going to have on your table, because you have people with all kind of financial situations, and some people can't afford, you know, something. They just want something, or it could be for a coworker. It's not all about love. It's about, you know, having, like they have the Secret Santa, and you just want to have something, right? So that's it. That's all. Hopefully you do like these. Cute, 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 right? And here is the white one up close. Cute, cute, cute. And so that's it. That's all. Please like, give thumbs up the video. Let me know how you're liking what I'm doing here with the mugs and the gifts and everything. And thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for subscribing. And as always, thank you so much for watching, each and every one of you, both new and old. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.